So outrageous and so time wasting. Will I get anything for free? In my opinion, that's way better. Doing lots of downloads, lying in bed for 4 hours. Hi there guys, my name's actiondan. Welcome to my next video. And this video is not to try and get new subscribers or anything for myself. I was just very frustrated at a product provider out there called Epidemic Sound. I tried their 7-day free trial and I thought in the end the terms and conditions are so outrageous and so time wasting, and in the end you end up with so absolutely nothing. I decided that I'd post a quick YouTube video and pop up all the stuff that I got off their website that I downloaded and find out in the end, will I get anything for free? I'm not trying to get new subscribers. I am only honestly trying to save your time from wasting your time and effort thinking you get anything for free. Let's get into it. Okay, so I was watching a popular YouTube content creator. If I mumble a bit, again, this isn't meant to be a professional video. I'm just doing this one time, one lap, completely on the fly. So if I repeat myself, sorry, but this is about the best I think most average Joes could ever do without rambling like I just did then. Alright, so I'm not going to mention the channel name, but the guy is good. He has 1.49 million subscribers, and of course, now that he's popular, he's advertising stuff. So I use artlist.io, and I'm not going to go into that, but I'm just going to say in super short, in my opinion, that's way better for lots of reasons I'm not going to go into than Epidemic Sound. Now let's go into Epidemic Sound and why it's a waste of your time in my opinion. So the guy's YouTube video, in the middle of it, he was advertising Epidemic Sound, saying you can get a 7-day free trial. Now, as usual, with half a brain of common sense, you know you get nothing for free, and that's pretty much what it is, but I decided I would waste my time digging around, doing lots of downloads, lying in bed for 4 hours. Just on the first night that I got my subscription, and see what happens. And when my time is wasted, I'll post this video very quickly for you guys, and I'll save all your time and effort so that you don't have all your time wasted. So what I did is I went to Epidemic Sound, clicked on the 7-day free trial, gave them the code, started downloading music, but then I paused and I thought maybe you shouldn't even download a couple of things. Maybe you can quickly click around Epidemic Sound and you can quickly work out for yourself that nothing is for free, even for the 7 days. So that's what I did. After a couple of downloads, I started clicking around the Epidemic Sound website, and surely enough, in probably 2 minutes, I found that the first one of two things that is a major strike. The first strike was, it doesn't matter even if you're a 7-day free trial or you're a paying member that's given them more than 300 Australian dollars for more than 2 years, even if you have an active membership and a subscription, you still can't use any of their stuff like background music on YouTube and other platforms until you've kind of activated your account fully and they've checked on you. What that is, I don't remember what they called it, a license check or whatever, is they ask you to give them the name of your YouTube channel. So I gave them the name of my YouTube channel, actiondan. It does a search. I clicked on my channel and it says, okay, you have authenticated your membership, something like that, and you can now use the music you want to download. I thought, great, but then I read pretty much instantly, but don't get your hopes up, something like that. So I clicked around further under more suspicion, and now I was thinking, what's the bet that even though I've told them my personal information and my YouTube channel, which I really didn't want to do, what's the bet that if I try this 7-day free trial, download about 71 things I did, what's the bet that the day that the free trial is over, or the day that my 2 years worth of 300 Australian dollars plus membership is over, I still bet on it, you don't get to use their stuff anymore. And I was right. Let's go into that. So part 2 of Don't Waste Your Time, out of the 2 parts, is once I gave them my personal YouTube channel, which I don't like, them knowing who I am, the second part was, it says that even if you've, paid them for 2 years membership, I read in terms and conditions, buried pretty deep somewhere, I found it eventually, deeply buried, it says, even if you've paid them for years and you've given them hundreds of dollars, the very day that your membership expires, you are no longer forever ever allowed to use any of their content like background music ever again. So I don't know if that's what it's like on Artlist, but so far I think that's terrible. So If you don't want to pay, if you're like me, you're an average Joe content creator and you don't want to pay someone hundreds of dollars every year to keep using their stuff that you download, and you think it's going to be a giant waste of time, and you just want to pay someone for 1 or 3 months or a year at most, and then after you've downloaded hundreds of stuff, you think you can use that for the next 10 years, that's my opinion. If you want to do something like that, don't waste your time with Epidemic Sound. It's not, you don't get the rights. You have to pay for the rights like membership every single year. And no matter how much you pay them and how many years you've been with them, the day you stop paying them, you never get to use any of that stuff for a new piece of content on a platform like YouTube ever again. Very disappointing, Epidemic Sound. Very disappointing. Save your time. Don't waste your time with the 7-day free trial. The second it's over, you've got nothing. Just in closer, that's good enough. I'll just say, in my personal opinion, there is one alternative I know off the top of my head called artlist.io. I went to them, and that's the other thing. In the 3 or 4 hours of me lying in bed going to sleep listening to Epidemic Sound, and I downloaded absolutely anything that sounded half decent, and I thought, just go at the speed of light, download everything. Wait for the 7-day free trial to run out, and then, you know, waste all the time of your life, months, going through it in the future and getting rid of all the crap. No, it doesn't work like that. As I've said, the second that your 7-day free trial is over, or your several years membership, you stop paying for it, you don't get to use any of that stuff. So it doesn't work that way. In closing comments, just my recommendation, and I'm not a professional and they don't pay me anything, go to artlist.io. I was only a member with them for something like 3 months, paying 3 lots of monthly membership for something like $18 Australian or $22 Australian, which in my opinion is pretty good, maybe even $15. And in the 3 months that I was a paying member on Artlist, I found about 4 or 5 times more content, more amounts, more variation, more background music and stuff. Not hundreds, but thousands of songs that you can download. I think Artlist, I don't know if it's true or not, I could be wrong, but I think Artlist collection appeared to be way more comprehensive, extremely more detailed than this Epidemic Sound. And it's, even after I've gone to Artlist for something like 3 years now, I'm still not seeing songs that I've already heard in the past. They've just got an endless amount of different songs all the time. Sorry if I rambled a bit too much. In closing, I'll say for the second time, but I keep wanting to give you information. Yeah, try out artlist.io. I went there, only paid for 3 months, downloaded a mountain of stuff, much more than Epidemic Sound, and now that I've downloaded all that stuff and about 1.5 years has gone by since I've paid for their membership, I am still using that content. I'm still posting it as background music in my YouTube videos, and it's pretty rare that I ever get a copyright notification from YouTube. So I'm not 100% sure if I'm right. I'm about 95% sure I'm right. You go check and make sure before you make a possible mistake. I'm 95% sure that if you pay as a member for Artlist music, once your membership expires, I'm pretty sure they said you still have the rights to use the stuff that you downloaded whilst you were a member forever. So of course, if they come up with new music on their website that was only released after your membership ended, then maybe it gets copyright strikes, maybe it gets blocked and you have to remove it. But as far as I understand, if you downloaded 100 songs while you're a member for the 3 months like me and 2 years goes by and you're not paying them anything, it doesn't matter. As far as I understand, you're still allowed to use those downloads forever. Theme changes, background music, lots of stuff. So save your time and money, that's my closer. Forget about the Epidemic Sound promotion if you don't want to pay them forever. Very frustrating, complete waste of time. If this video has been helpful to you, could you please reward me with clicking on that like button and maybe even subscribing to my YouTube channel? And that's about it. All my videos are about my love of drones in Australia and outdoor adventures, doing things like flying my drones, rock climbing Australia's mountains, and kayaking South Australia, Victoria, New South Wales's magnificent Murray River that's like 2,000 kilometers long. And I've done the whole thing 1.5 times over the last 14 years. Hopefully I get 1 or 2 subscribers out of this video of saving people's time. But again, that's not what I'm going for. I'm doing this all completely on the fly. You can see how much I'm rambling. I can see I'm up to the 10-minute mark, like a countdown. I'm going to shut up. Now I'm just going to give you the roughly wild guess estimate, 2 hours worth of Epidemic Sound music I downloaded. I'm going to put this on a black screen and I'm just going to upload this on YouTube, and I'm going to find out what happens when my 7-day free trial ends. As soon as I finish this recording, I'm going to cancel my Epidemic Sound 7-day trial, and I'm only on day 2, but they're a complete waste of time. I'm not even going to wait for day 7. I'm just going to, cancel it straight away today on day 2. Very disappointed, Epidemic Sound. You're selfish. I'm going to cancel it, upload this 2 hours worth of background music, and I'm going to let you know in the future. If you want to find out what happens in the future, again, subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell, and I'll make another video in maybe 2 weeks from now, and I'll let you know once I downloaded all this stuff and I was no longer a trial member or a paying member. Did they even let me keep up the original music that I put on YouTube, or did the bastards make me take it down? Let's find out. Thank you again. Let's get into my 2 hours worth of background music. Bye.
Actiondan, the greatest hero of them all.
If you want to listen to that 2 hours worth of Epidemic Sound music, click on the link on the left. If you want to see one of my Australian outdoor adventures or drone videos, click on the link on the right.